Hello everybody, Hardcore Ninja here with another SFML 2D side-scroller game engine tutorial series. In the last video, we humbly began the tile map and tile class. We nearly completed the tile uh, class, and we are kind of in the middle of the tile map class. Well, we pretty much completed the tile class. We're just one thing we forgot to do is add a color coding system so that we can tell the difference when we're editing the levels between our, for example, wall, door, entity spawn position, player enter position, path finding, um, etc. Okay, so you want to make sure you really, uh, I might change this to like path marker. So essentially, these path markers will help the enemy AI go around walls and stuff. You'll see how that works when we get to it. But we have wall, door, enter respawn position, player enter position, path marker, invisible wall. Cool, cool, cool. So we just want to make these different colors when we draw them. Okay, so this is how we'll do that. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll make a little switch here, and depending on this tile type, we will go case uh, tile map tile type. For example, wall. Let me just go ahead and get all these here. So we got wall. We'll have like door. And don't even attempt to put these in alphabetical order because you may want to add things to the future, and you just want these don't need to be in alphabetical order. You might as well not even care. It's actually better to order these based on uh, the most commonly used. Okay, so actually, I would probably put these at the very last because you won't actually be drawing these. Uh, you actually will not be actually. All right, you need to mark them, but you won't be actually drawing them. Okay, so I would put everything that you would be drawing up front. So we draw a lot of walls, for example, uh, an invisible wall. That would probably be something that you want as like number two. We will draw probably a lot. I'd say you probably, well, yeah, I would say you probably draw more pathfinders than path markers than doors, and then doors. Okay, but the things that we won't draw because these will be kind of well, actually we do draw. Ha ha ha. Let me think about this. Entity spawn position. Actually will draw a little bit of that, but this is kind of okay, I would probably do it in this order. Player enter position. I take that back. We do draw this stuff. Whatever. I think, let me just undo this. I think that the way that we originally had it was the best way. So just, yeah, we're just going to keep it like it was, like this. Okay, don't worry about that. Go back here, make our little switch. Um, Tile type. So the tile type is going to come into the switch, and the cases are going to be based on the tile map, tile type. And you just want these to be in the same order as how they appear in in that list, however you have it. Okay, just like that. And then door, and then entity spawn position. And then Player enter position. Oops. And then path. Oh yeah, we will change this to path marker. I'm spelling that right? Yep. All right. Like I've taken IQ test and I am very high on the radar in terms of math and logical thinking, but I always do poorly because my spelling. I just don't care. I don't care to memorize things that really don't matter. Here we go. Let's see. Visible wall. Here we go. Excellent. So let's do default row error invalid switch inch, or actually error. This is on tile map tile invalid switch entry, and then this is going to be in I'm just going to shorten that to this. I'll just actually have it. Yeah, that's fine. Just like that. Okay. Cool. Oops. All right, sweet. All right, so essentially, if this is a wall, we want this tile sprite dot set fill color I thought it would be set fill color. It would be set color. SF color, probably red. Okay, if it's a door, you can set these to whatever you want. This is what I would do. Blue. Okay, and this will put like a color overlay over the tile. It's like white. See if that, sometimes the white for whatever reason doesn't show up that well, but we'll try it. Player entry point, do you have purple? They have green, so make that a green. Path marker, make it like a cyan. An invisible wall, make it like a yellow. Cool. And you know what? I would put invisible wall right after wall. That's the one I actually would switch to. Three, five, six, seven. Cool. So we got wall, invisible wall, door, entity spawn position, etc. Okay. So we got wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Path marker, so path marker, yep. Cool. All right. Oh, make sure that you have a break here. Okay. Excellent. So that's all we needed. And you can do color codes. And when you're done using this, you just comment it out. And we'll leave it open so we can see the different color codes. And just depending on the tile type, they'll be color coded. Okay, so now the tile map is officially done. Okay. Awesome. So if I was looking at my game engine here, so we're in the tile map class now. So we've completed the constructor, we completed the add remove. So some of this stuff is for the game state, like get the different tile types essentially, get the spawn position, get the path markers, etc., and put them in the vectors or whatever, so we can identify them. So we'll get to that. We'll add to this tile map class as we go along. But right now we just want to get the essential functions for actually making the levels. So this clear memory is actually a very important function. So we'll go ahead and do that. And as you can see here, we're just iterating through this three-dimensional vector, starting with the outermost layer being the tile layer, then the X position, then the Y position. Okay? It kind of goes like that. All right? And I actually like this syntax a little bit better, so I'll change that. So I think I have this in init variables. Yeah, so I'm going to do X position because I think that's a little bit more clear. Just like that. Bam. Okay, cool. And then excellent. Okay, so we'll go back to tile here. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is clear functions. So void clear, essentially. That's what we're calling it before, right? Clear memory. Function. Okay. I would just say clear. I like clear. Simple. Okay, so we'll do for size type I equals 0. No. We're going to call this tile layer equals 0. As long as tile layer is less than this tile layers, right? That's what we have. Yeah. Cool. So if you want to try to make all of this is you know you don't want to build like an entire game with things that you haven't really perfected in this. So by all means, like build a couple dummy levels and just make sure that everything's here. So because if you were to change any of these parameters when you're like in the process of building a level, you might have to throw away all prior levels if you change some of the stuff. So make sure that the tile layers is like a lot of layers, like 10 or something. I would just say over kind of compensate. I wouldn't worry too much about memory or being too efficient. It's better to set yourself up for success in the long run with this for sure. Okay, then we'll do this to be the XPOS. Okay. Then we'll do, okay. And then essentially, yep. Awesome. Okay, so once we're in here, um, once we are in here, we can do this tile map at this tile layer, at this X position, at this Y position, dot reset. Okay. 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 All right, great. And what reset is, it's the same thing as delete for a raw pointer, but it just kind of like sets the unique pointer to null. All right, then essentially what you do here is after you reset it, yeah, got to clear. All right, awesome. So this is how you then just kind of clear everything that's in the vector, clear the information in the vector. So what you'll do is you'll do this. Mhm. Right. Yeah, then you have the final clear at the end. All right. Right, then you have a final clear. That's just this like that. All right. So this way you're clearing like all the different layers, just like that. Cool. Your clear function. Cool. Okay, so now I guess we'll do the save and load the file functions. What did I call that in I just want to call these just generically. Let's do void save to file, void load from file. Okay. Okay. So now we're done with this. Great, great, great. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm kind of confused about the point of this. What the heck? Why do we need this? Let me see if I can get rid of this. If see that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't think you need that. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, okay, so anyway, this is what we're gonna be doing here. The tile size. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, fantastic. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be doing std off file stream, and we'll create a config file called tilemap.ini. Okay, if it's open. Okay, so the file map is open. If it is open, if it is open, okay, what we want to do is start saving some of the stuff. And I'm putting these spaces between this stuff. Yep. And new lines. Okay. Okay. Make sure you STD for this. Important that you STD for anything that's going to be rendered as like a little teeny tile. Anything, I mean, if you're dealing with like a big PNG background, you don't need to do this, but if you're dealing with a lot of little tiles, you're going to want to floor every single position and everything. Yeah, trust me, especially like for the levels. Everything that has to do with size or position, just floor the shit out of it. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't need to keep doing this. Oh, that's fine. Well, you could do it. Okay. Actually, let's just follow the same standard we did in here. Yeah. That's the way you do it. We're gonna follow the exact same standard we've done the whole time. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, the tile layers. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, now we need another one of those kind of for loop things. So for keep, we'll need called tile layers. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we will. Okay, so if we want to have a little check here that if there is a position, this tile map. So this is just a check for if to make sure that we're not dealing with a null pointer, meaning that there's nothing existing there. All right, so that's what that check does. Okay. So if there is, okay, great, great, great. So we want to off do the tile layer and then get the tile size. Okay, great. And let me see here. So I have get tile, get tile map info, tile rotation. I could just do the tile size here as well, I guess. The tile. That's all that is. Okay. If I go back up here, I could just add it to this. Okay. This this tile sprite dot get. Ooh. All right. Let me see what I have here. No, I just want to get the tile size. Okay, so all right, so we still do need a tile size here. Okay, so tile size. Okay, so we do need a tile size, but we don't need to initialize it. We do need a tile size. Yes, we do. Yes, we do need a tile size. But how is this? Let me see here. Find tile size. Okay, but where else do I have this in here? Okay. We don't actually use the tile size at all. We actually don't use the tile size at all. I don't think we actually care about the tile size from the tile here. Okay, yeah, we actually don't. We actually don't even need this. All right, so that's fine. That's fine exactly the way it was. Let me just compare. That's exactly the way we left it. Good. So that's the beauty of Git. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Go back to here. All right, so here we're gonna do OFS this. Then we're gonna do this. And actually, let me see what I have here. Yeah, I have a new line, new line, new line. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then we start. All right. All right. So you don't want this stuff to be a new line because this is like going to be like a clump of information for each thing here. But you can do it like this at least, so it's a little bit easier to see. this. Okay. We got the X, we got the tile layer, the XY position. Okay, then we need to do the get as string. Oops, nope, don't mess that up. So now we need to do this as got get oops, get tile map info. I'm going to change this to get. I'm going to change this back to something more script. So I'm going to call this get info as string. I like that because it makes a little bit more sense. Get info as string. Info as string. Beautiful. Get info as string. All right. Cool. All right. Great. And get info at string. Okay. Right. Okay. Get info as string, and then what we're going to do here is put this. We want this. We want this tile size. And make sure that you put a space on the end here, because otherwise your information get clumped with the next tile's information. It's really important. All right, so that should be it. And then go down here. This will be OF flows. Then we can put a little debug thing like save tile map. Okay, just a little debug. Okay, so that's the save. That's good. All right, so now the load from file is going to be a little bit more involved here. All right, so the load from file. Okay. Yeah, we should have a little throw there, I guess. That makes sense. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, so now this load the file, we need a bunch of temporary variables. We need a bunch of temporary variables. Float size. Okay, so we need the map size, we need the tile map, Tile layers, texture file, path, equipment. Okay, so we need to call the clear memory thing in here. Okay. Do we ever use that tile size? Layer, position, type, size. Okay, understood. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're gonna do here. So we need a bunch of these temporary variables. So vector, so SF vector to U. And we'll call this map size. So SF vector. Okay, it's a lot. All right, so unsigned map tile size. Okay, this is the unsigned map uh, tile size. Huh. All right, so there's going to be a difference between, how can I put it? There's going to be a difference between the tile size we save as the member variable and the tile size we save with the individual tile. Okay, so I would actually maybe call this member tile size, and then call this next one here. Call this next one float tile, just tile size. All right. Okay. Okay. And let me see up here. Actually, we don't even need that. We actually don't even need that. We actually don't even need that because we're not even going to be using the tile size. I don't even think you need this. Just get rid of that. I don't even think you need that because we're not even using that on the constructor of the tile. So that should be fine. That's all you need is like the tile size, like just the tile size. All right, so that's gonna be fine. What do we name it in here? I don't even know why this has to be a float, actually. I don't see it. We don't use it anywhere in here. So actually, I'm going to change this tile size to an unsigned. in the tile map here. I'm going to change it in the constructor here as well. This is of the tile map. Constructor. And now you don't even have to do a static cast here. It's going to already be an unsigned. That's going to be fine. All right, and you don't even need to do that here, really. Well, so we're just dealing with an unsigned. I'll make that a lot easier. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. And I would still actually STD floor this just because I want to be extra safe. Oh, I'm already STD flooring that. Yes. Oh, yeah. All right. Good. You don't even need to do that because we already STD floor this. All right. Good. Excellent. All right. So we should be good. We should be good. All right. So continuing on. Got the tile size there. What else we need? All right. Need the tile size. Need the tile layers. Okay. Layers equals 0. Okay. We need the ring file path. Something. And then I already got tile layers there. Is there going to be a difference between tile layers and tile layers? No. Don't even need that. You need that. Don't even need that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess you do. Guess you do need that. Do we even have that? Incorrect top, incorrect left. Collision, door name, tile type. Shape rotation. Okay. All right, so I guess we will need a different tile layer just because we're dealing with a different. Actually, I don't think we need that. I think we can repurpose this variable. I think we can repurpose this variable. That's gonna be fine. We can just leave that like that. All right, so we um, do need a unsigned position Y, position this tile. I don't see tile actually used anywhere in here. Nope. So we need position, actually need position Y. We need incorrect top, left, right. Just a door name tile type and shape rotate. All right, cool. Okay, so we don't need that. Okay, so we need unsigned position X, position Y. Um, So we need position X, position Y, and track left. Yep. Okay. Door name. We don't need that collision. STD. Ring. Door name. And then short. Yep. Type. And then we need yeah. Shape rotation. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep these all. Well, it doesn't matter. All of this could probably be shorts, but anyway, that's gonna be fine. Okay. All right, great. So, where to begin? All right, so we have all of our variables here. Oh, we forgot to do this at the very top here. We do std in file stream because we're streaming in file stream, and we're going to use the exact same file from here, just like that. So if that is open, then we can create all these temporary variables if it's open, right? All right, and then let's just see how we save this. So we got the map size. File map, bam. Okay, so we're gonna do in file stream this map size dot x. No. Yeah. So we'll do this map size dot x map size dot y. Oops, got to go the other way. Went into the application. So we got the map size, and then we got the tile size. We got S tile size. Then we will have the tile layers. Okay, then we have the file path. Okay, then essentially this map size dot x is equal to this. Okay, then this map size dot y will be equal to this. This tile size will be equal to this. This tile layers will be equal to this. Okay. Then this file path will be equal to this. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So that just gets all of the kind of core member variables. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So now we got to essentially this clear function. All right. And that's going to clear the memory. And then we have to run this function for just kind of like reserving space here, like that. And then once that's done, yep, all right. Uh-huh. Cool, cool, cool. And we can go ahead and do that up here actually. So if this texture dot load from file uh, this file path row error uh, tile map failed to load uh, this this file okay, that will be our little thing to make sure that we've loaded the file by this point. All right, and then after we're done with that, we're going to clear. We're going to do this, all right, and then while it's loading the rest of all this information, all right, so now we're going to go while ifs, we don't need the tile size, so we can, okay, so we got to see as, what do we have up here in this, save the file. So yeah, we got the tile layer, the tile, okay, so this has already been saved here for this, so now we can repurpose this. Okay. Position X, position Y. Right. No need. No need for the tile size. Right, so we need the, okay, so now we need to look at what we have in this string here. So we got the int rec width, the int rec top. Left. Then we will have the int rec top. And then we will have then we will have the tile type. Then we will have essentially the shape rotation. All right, great. I don't even know if we need the tile size at all. actually. I really don't. We might get rid of this, but anyway, we got the we will have the tile size here as well. Okay. I don't even think we need the tile size. Yeah, we don't even I don't think we need the tile size at all. We got the we have the door name? Oh, we got the tile type. All right, so we got the tile type. Yeah, you gotta make sure this is perfect. Door name. Make sure that all of this is kind of in the same order as the string. Okay. Left, top, tile type, door name, shape, rotation. Okay. I don't even think we need the tile size. I'm gonna leave this out. I honestly do not think we need that at all. Well, maybe we do. Let me see here. Do I use this? I don't use the tile save at all because I changed all of that to sprites. I think the only thing I need that really matters is the we're gonna leave that out. Oh, we do need the tile size. We do need the tile size. Okay, I know why we need the tile size. We do need the tile size for the int rec here. That's what we do. That makes much more sense now. We need it for the int rec. That's why we need that tile size. Tile size. Cool. Yep, we need that for the int rec. All right, cool. So while that's going, uh, make unique. Yep. Bam. Understood. Uh, tile map. Yeah. Understood. Oh, yeah. Oop-a-doop, oop-a-doop. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Okay. Okay. STD make unique. Uh, tile. Okay. And we need. Okay, so we need the tile position as a S. As an SF vector. Okay. So we need the tile position actually as a SF vector 2F tile position. That we're going to do here. Just like that. And we can actually send this in as just a straight up, can actually just send this in as let's just make this SF int rec. What do we call it? Call it up here tile int rec. Zero. Okay, so tile int rec dot width height all right, so tile position done, and then we send in tile position, all right, and then this file path, and then tile int rec. Actually, let's not do that because we got to customize this a little bit more. Or we could do it like this. We could do it like this. Tile int rec. Okay, we could do tile int rec. Equals SF int rec. Yeah, forget this. Just put this back the way it was. Just have it like that. That was fine. That was perfect. All right. So this tile position's fine though. This file path SF int rec int rec left int rec top, and then we'll have to use this tile size for the width and height, just like that. Okay. Oops. Beautiful. All right, then we got the door name. We got the tile rotation. Call this tile rotation. Maybe I should save this stuff. All right, I kind of want to rearrange the order of this so that it matches the way that it comes in here. So tile, all right, so tile type will actually, so this would be actually tile rotation, like that, and then this will be door name, and then tile type, like that. Cool. All right, so then down here, got entrec, we got tile rotation, door name, tile type, beautiful. All right, and then we got tile rotation, door name, and this is just to match the way that the tile constructor is built. So we got we got the position, we got the end, right? Then we got the tile rotation. So after this file path. All right, so now we got this tile rotation. We got this door name. Then we got this tile type, just like that. Like bam, we're done. Cool. That should be it. That should be it. Nice and clean. All right, and then I'll put a little else here. And then copy almost what I said for here, but loaded tile map. Great. All right, excellent. All right, so hopefully you understand what's going on here. We have these temporary variables that we're creating, and then these are kind of the member variables that come in first, and then we repurpose some of these for each of the parameters that make up each tile. Okay, great, beautiful. Just like that. Gorgeous. Okay, so now we're almost done. Last thing we'll need is we'll need a render function right here. And we need to do the double and halving of the tile size. That's really important. And just grab a few setters here. Beautiful. Okay, so the render. Okay, the render is like this, so that we actually render only tiles that are within the view. And well, a view is like a camera. And doing it this way will make the game really fast, and it won't load every single tile, but only the tiles that we want to see at that moment. Okay. So what we'll do now is we will create the render function. Functions. Okay. Oops, I got to run. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. I am done with my company meeting now. I'm ready to continue. All right, so we're right where we left off before I had to end the video last time. But yeah, so we're on the render function here. All right, so I was just about to type void render sf render target. Okay, beautiful. Right. Beautiful. Oh, I've got to add how to remove tile functions. That. Right, so in this render function here, we will also need, in addition to the target, we'll need a SF view. I think we just need a reference. Just like that. Okay. And the reason why we need that view is because I'm just going to throw on some music. It's nice. Beautiful. Cool. All right. So the reason why we need the view is because we only want to render what is in the view, essentially. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Yeah, we can float. Yeah. All right. So we need a float. We'll call this the view. What did I call this before? I called this the view size offset. All right. Yeah, so view size offset equals, and this, I'm just going to put this because it's what I had in the other one, but this should really be determined by the size of your largest tile. All right. And this is just like a little view offset. Just to make sure that you don't have any rendering within the view. Essentially, if you don't have this offset and you just render perfectly according to the view, you'll actually see tiles kind of entering and leaving when you in the part that you can actually see, and you don't want it to do that. You actually want it to render a little bit outside where you can see, and usually that's going to be determined by the size of your largest tile. All right, so we'll get into that. Okay, so yes, what we want to do is we want to make a vector. Okay, cool, we'll get size. Yep. All right. Excellent. All right, so we're going to do SF vector 2F. We're going to call this view size. It's going to be equal to view.get size. Okay. All right. Yep. All right, cool. And now we're just going to all right, so we got the view size coming in here, and essentially we just want to add this this offset. Might just want to call this size offset, make it a little bit smaller. So we'll call so essentially view size dot x is going to be equal to view size dot x. So this is right at this exact moment, it's exactly the same thing it is, and then we want to just add this size offset to it, so it's a little bit bigger. It's going to be 256 pixels bigger than what we have. And we have view size y dot y. It's going to be equal to view size dot y plus this offset as well. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now this is the viewport. Great, 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 great. All right. So the viewport. All right. So this is just like a float rec, similar to int rec. There's float recs. A float rec is the exact same thing as an int rec. And remember, the int rec is what we used. Int rec is what we use. So like you have an image here, right? And you're going to be you're going to use this rectangle to only see as much as you want, right? Okay, so a float rec is the exact same thing, except you're dealing with floats, and this float rec is going to essentially determine the size of the view. Okay, so we have SF. So don't get too confused by that. You see, a float rec is the exact same thing as a int rec. All right, these are the exact same thing. All right, this one's just with floats, and this one is just with integers, essentially. That's the only difference. All right. So what did I call this? Oh yeah, I call this the let's call this view rec. We call it view rec. And view rec initially, how do I initialize it? Oh yeah. All right. And again, you have top, left, top, width. All right. So this is going to be the view rec, and this is going to be sorry, what did I have here? I had yeah, the center. Okay. Cool. 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 So the left of this is going to be the view.getCenter.x, and then view dot what do I have here? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get the center of the view, and then we're gonna minus the size. Okay. Just a scam call. Okay. So view size divided by 2, which kind of be the center, minus. Okay. And then the width. Okay, and we can make it like this so it's easier to read here. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, so that's what we're gonna do for this view rec. Okay. Cool. Okay, great. And then we'll have, all right, so then we'll have another float rec here, which we'll call essentially the tile rec. The tile rec will be 0, 0, uh, static cast float. This tile size, this needs to be a float. And just like that. Okay. And that's essentially what we need for this. Okay, so we can do a for loop like this, for auto tile layer, this tile map. for auto position X this tile map at this tile layer. Oops, like that. Okay. And then for auto position Y, this tile map. Right? I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Let me see. This is a tile. Yeah. That's right. 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 You do it like this. You do it like this. Forgot because it's this type of loop. Understood. Right. All right. So if position Y not null, then right. Tile position. Dot X. Right. Excellent. Yep. Top. And then okay, but then by this point, if sex urec, then we can finally render the position of the target. Okay, beautiful. Excellent. Okay, so that's a lot here. Okay, so how can we explain this? How can we explain this? So essentially, this is the tile rec that's going to be determined by the position of the tile here. Okay, and if that's kind of overlapping this view rec here, then we're able to render it, and that's kind of how that works, so that essentially we're not rendering all the tiles at once. We're just rendering what we're seeing. Okay, cool. So that's about it. Now there's a few other things I should just quickly add here. Okay, scroll up, scroll down. Okay. Get texture. Yeah, we're probably gonna want to get texture. Get texture int rec. We're gonna want to get that. Set texture int rec. Yeah, we're gonna want to get tile size. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we want to just go ahead and get these getters and setters out of the way for sure. So go back to here, constructor. I usually put them up here. So we'll start off with getters. So make this taunt. Well, not necessarily. Just make this void. Get texture. Actually, yeah, taunt. SF texture. Get texture. Const SF. No, oh yeah, SF int rec. Get, and what do I call this? Get get texture int rec. Okay. 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 And just like that. Good. We got those knocked out. We need the setters. Void. What do we want? Okay. Yeah. And then we'll need void set tile size. Let's texture equals this. This tile size equals tile size. Beautiful. And then I guess okay, and then we want a couple functions to double and halve the size of the tile. That will be necessary. These are just, we'll get to these in the game state, but for right now we want all right, so do this. So double and halve size tile functions. Okay, so void double size. Yeah. Actually, we might want to do this we might not want it to be a perfect. We'll add to this because we might want to do other things like maybe we don't want it to just completely double. Maybe we want to, you know, be more specific. But for right now, this is fine. So this like maybe we want like to make a rectangle, you know, and not necessarily like a perfect square. So here's tile size is equal to this tile size times 2. So unsigned, yep. Okay, cool. And then void, and I'll say double tile size. Tile size. Oh, why don't we go with that? Oh, this file size equals this. Okay. All right, we should be good. Cool. It's looking good. All right. All right, so I think that's finally the end of this video. We have completely finished the tile map. Bada boom, bada bing. So, guess we'll go ahead and commit this. So, what's going on here? All right, that's fine. I don't know why that was looking all weird. So this is for change. So whenever you use a namespace, I like to just separate, even if it's from the same file. We've added a lot. I hope all this works right out of the bat. I'm feeling it's gonna have a lot to debug. All right, so whenever you change something, just always Control Z just to make sure you didn't do anything you didn't intend to do. We added all that. Let's change that so the order is identical to. All right, so that was this was a tile map tile. All right. Now this is going to be tile map. Tile map. We need one now. Change. Two. Oh my gosh. Huh. I cut all that. That was stupid. That's fine. Add all this. Okay, cool. All right, what did we do? Awesome. Okay. So there we go. Just look at it one more time. Oh, we did do something with settings. Okay, cool. Cool. It's very nice. Looking good. Nice. So we'll go ahead and just commit this. And bada boom, bada bing. All right, we are done with the tile map at this stage. We will add those functions once we enter the game state, but those will be very easy to add. Next video, we're going to do the texture selector, and then we will have everything we need to start making levels. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.